world, panibagong araw, panibagong kaalaman na naman ang ating matututunan. Welcome to Martinez Vlog. I am Justina Ramona Martinez.
And I am Kelly Cabales, and for today's episode, we are going to explore and learn what is mathematics all about. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it exciting? Di ba, partner?
You're right, partner! What about our dear viewers? Are you all ready to learn something new today? But before we go on, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be updated to our latest video.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So let's start. What is mathematics all about nga ba, partner? When you hear mathematics, what's the first thing that springs into your mind?
Oh, partner, every time I hear the word mathematics, what suddenly springs into my mind is the word numbers. And I bet some of our viewers can also relate with me. So the question is, what are numbers? So numbers are the heart of mathematics, an all-pervading influence, the raw materials in which a great deal of mathematics is being forged, but numbers on their own form are only a tiny part of mathematics. You know, we live in an intensely mathematical world that whenever possible, mathematics is being sensibly tucked under the rug to make our world user-friendly.
The simplest are the numbers we use for counting. In fact, counting began long before there were symbols like 1, 2, and 3 because it is possible to count without using numbers at all. They say, just by counting in our fingers, on your fingers. You can work that out, for example, in dancing. It goes like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. Mathematics uses symbols, but it no more is those symbols than music is musical notation or language is strings of letters from an alphabet. According to Carl Friedrich Gauss, thought by many to be the greatest mathematician ever have lived, once said that what matters in mathematics is not notations, but notions.
Non notations, said notions.
So what do we mean by notation? Mathematical notation is a system of symbolic representations of mathematical objects and ideas. Mathematical notations are used in mathematics, or in the physics, or in the science, engineering, and even economics.
Negative numbers are any numbers less than 0. Imagining less than 0 can be difficult. Suppose you have a bowl of apples and someone takes them away until you have 0 left. When there's nothing, it's hard to imagine being able to take away more. However, there are instances in real life where we use numbers less than 0. For example, did you know the average temperature at the top of Mount Everest ranges from negative 19 degrees Celsius to negative 36 degrees Celsius? Wow, that's cold. To understand this more, let's look at the number line. For every positive number, there is negative number. Negative numbers can also be thought as opposite of a positive number. So the opposite of 5 is negative 5. You might also notice that as we go further down, the numbers are really getting smaller. For example, negative 10 is smaller than negative 5. This can be confusing, but think about it in terms of temperature. Suppose in winter's day, it's negative 10 degrees Celsius in Russia and negative 14 degrees Celsius in Switzerland. Switzerland would be colder than Russia because negative 10 is lower than negative 14. Now you know the basic of negative numbers.
Okay, so to further discuss what mathematics is all about, we will have a special guest that will be with us today. So are you all excited? Did you know that she graduated college in Harvard University and she is currently a licensed professional mathematics teacher? And she is none other than Miss Aira Nicole Perez. Let's give her a virtual round of applause. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Miss Aira. It is our pleasure that you you are here with us today.
Hello everyone and to all the viewers out there.
Yes, a big warm welcome to Miss A. So Miss A is here with us to further tackle what fraction is. As we all know, fraction is what we need for most commercial transactions, but they're not enough for mathematics. So Miss A, could you tell us more about fractions?
Numbers are the most visible aspect of mathematics and everyone is taught arithmetic in education. Mathematics is interested in many different objects. When we talk about mathematics, there will always be a fraction behind it to describe it, to define it. Fractions are portions of a whole or collection that are equal in size. Each part of the whole is divided into equal parts. A fraction is made up of two components. The numerator is the number at the top of the line. It specifies how many equal pieces of the entire collection or whole are taken. The denominator is the number below the line. It displays the total number of equal parts in a collection. For example, there are total 8 children. 3 out of 8 children are girls. The fraction will be 3/8. 5 out of 8 are boys. The fraction will be 5/8. But mathematics just not gonna end up with numbers and fractions. It is also about operations and functions. Operations is something you apply to two, sometimes more mathematical objects to get a third object. Examples are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Next, functions. If you start with a number and form its square root, you get another number. A function is an expression, rule, or law in mathematics that defines a relationship between one variable and another variable. Functions are frequently defined as algebraic formulas, which are simple shorthand ways of explaining the rule, but they can be defined using any effective option. Each input to a function is associated with exactly one output. For example, f of x is x to the second power will give you one output only. Another term with the same meaning as function is transformation. It refers to a rules of transforming one mathematical object into another. Many of these processes can be thought of as things which help to create data structures. So that's all. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you gain knowledge for the topics I discussed.
Thank you so much for that very informative discussion about fractions, Miss A. And for today's Mathenic Trivia.
Real numbers. Real numbers are one of the most audacious idealizations made by the human mind, but they were used happily for centuries before anybody worried about the logic behind them. Any number that can be plotted on the number line is a real number. Real numbers are all rational and irrational numbers combined. Rational numbers are made up of natural numbers, which can be classified as whole numbers. Whole numbers can be classified as integers. Natural numbers are your numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on, while whole numbers are your natural numbers, including 0, and your integers include all numbers as whole numbers and also include negative numbers, but do not include decimals or fractions of numbers. All three, natural, whole, and integers, can be classified as rational numbers. Irrational numbers are all real numbers that are not rational numbers. Examples are pi and square root of
That concludes today's Mathonic vlog session, and I hope that we have all learned something, particularly about what mathematics. Ending this vlog with a friendly reminder that mathematics may not teach us how to add love or minus hate,
but it gives us every reason to hope that every problem has a solution. Once again, I am Justina Ramona Martinez.
and I am Rain Kelly Ysabel Cabales. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell to be updated on our latest Mathonics vlogs.
Till next time, mga kamatinik. Bye!
But notions. Salamat.